Hey guys, how are you? I'm back. I'm going to do another review. Today I'm just going to quickly review Monster Milk in powder form. I mean, I have had both. I've had the pre-mixed stuff and I've had the powder, but right now I'm going to review the pre-mixed because sometimes the nutritional breakdown is a little bit different for both of those. Overall, well, for those of you who don't know, this is a protein powder. Overall, I liked my experience with Monster Milk quite a bit. I've had the vanilla cream. Usually, when it comes to protein powders, I mean, I'll eat anything, but I usually like to have vanilla if it's my choice, because I feel like vanilla is sort of a blank palate, meaning that you can add whatever flavors you want to it. It's not going to taste weird. If you get a flavor like banana or strawberry, it's going to be kind of hard to add, let's say, peanut butter to a strawberry protein shake, because I like to add peanut butter a lot to get extra calories and stuff. This is 310 calories for 2 scoops, and there are about 12 scoops per container. I'll show you what the scooper looks like for it. It's not too small, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty good for what it is. I didn't think it was. My main focus is making gains. I mean, you have to eat right, obviously, to make gains in and out of the gym. So this isn't really there to work as a miracle product. So I've also reviewed Mastech, and with that one serving of Mastech that I took, or actually 2 servings, it was 2 containers, I felt like by the end of it I was, had enough calories where, I packed on a lot of, quality mass. You just need anywhere from 1 to 3 servings of protein per day, depending upon what you use it for. So if you have 3 meals a day, and then maybe you have 3 protein shakes a day, something like this does serve a purpose. I'm not saying that, don't get this, get Mastech instead. They're 2 very different products. So this was a good nighttime protein because it also had some slow digesting proteins in it, so that, your 6 to 8 hour sleeping window, depending upon how much sleep you get, you're going to have the slower digesting proteins in there that'll help you sustain through the night until you wake up and you have your first meal. Like I said, the taste was great. This actually has 3 grams of creatine monohydrate in it. So, I mean, I take creatine supplementation on its own, and, I always think it's good to have it in a product like this. I don't mind it. I don't think it's essential. If it didn't have creatine in it, I don't think that would change my recommendation to you. But if you're looking for, you're going to pay a price. This is by Cytosport, the makers of Muscle Milk. This is Monster Milk, same thing. Monster Milk is a little bit different than Muscle Milk, but it's the same company. I like their products. They generally taste good. I'm not going to say they're inexpensive. Between this and, let's say, a GNC brand protein or a Vitamin Shoppe brand protein, I mean, you can compare the nutritional profile side by side. I would choose whatever I get a better deal with. I thought it was a good product, but Cytosport, you tend to pay a little bit of a premium for it, unless you get it on sale. Usually these places, when it's maybe 2 months or a month before it expires, they usually cut the price down. So when I used to shop for a lot of this stuff, I was always looking for these orange stickers. This was on sale for $28.49 before they got rid of it. So for only 12 servings, you're still looking at about $2 per serving. Also, a side note, it's 310 calories, like I said, 50 calories from fat. I usually like to beef things up with whole milk and peanut butter, and you're going to make that money that you spend go a longer way. They advertise that this product has carbs in it. It's minimal. I mean, they talk about, it's going to help get your blood sugar up after you work out. It has 13 grams of carbs. which is 4% of your daily value. It's next to nothing. And has 5 grams of fiber, which is good. Very low sugar. That's also something I look for. I don't like excess sugars. But you know, I follow a low carbohydrate diet, so if you're calculating your net carbs, you're going to take your 13 grams of carbs and subtract the 5 grams of fiber. So that's going to leave you with 8 grams net carbs. So there's 13 grams total carbs minus the fiber in it, that's 8 grams net carbs. I look to keep very low carb. So if you're someone who's concerned about that, this is a good low carb option, low sugar, low carb. Overall, I'm going to give this product I'm going to give it a 6.5. Not because it was bad, probably because of price and the premium that you have to pay for it. Let's face it, we all need to have protein. This isn't doing anything different than your standard GNC protein, so I'm going to deduct a point or so from it. I mean, if it was cheaper, I'd definitely up it to like 7.5 or 8. But because of the premium you pay, it's going to 6.5. It's a good product. If you are dedicated to Cytosport, go for it. If not, my suggestion is shop for a cheaper option. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.